Hey everyone, I'm back. I forgot to show you guys this gift that I got. A gift with, looks like pink wool. That's nice. Inside the barrel. Oh, hold on. You're going to have to wait for the gift for a second. Gonna sleep. Such peaceful music. There we go. Okay. I'll take that. Anyway, inside the gift is a bunch of an iron hoe, which is very beautiful. Power 4, infinity, bunch of pumpkin pies, and emeralds. So that's good. I'm going to leave this stuff in here until I need it. I think I want to get some kind of speed up for this pickaxe because deepslate is not my friend. So I'm going to see if I can go get something better. Let's see, do I have any diamonds? No, let me see in here. I have 13 diamonds, thank you very much. Oh yeah, this was the other thing, is there's bees down here. There's a little flower patch over there and the bees were hanging out over there, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna say fastest. I think she's selling them for 2 diamonds, so that would be definitely worse. Let's just run down there like she does. Even though, oh, at the store. Let's see, the store's by the cows, right? Looks like I need to harvest some wheat or something. For now, I'm gonna go over to the store. Looks like she's heading over there too. Should I swim instead? I don't think I have an anvil yet, so I gotta go use hers. Oh, the cats. Oh, I'm probably not gonna have enough. Enchantment 12. Okay. Okay, time to go get some XP. Always makes me nervous. Okay, bring on the dead. Bring out your dead. What does the sword have on it? Oh, good. Sweeping edge and mending. Oh, yeah. Okay, I guess that doesn't damage the sword enough to make it annoying to get XP, so We'll go with that. I bought some chocolate to eat while I play. It's one of the little zombie children. I hate those things. Here they come. I heard them. The XP farm is funny because they get dead. What did I need? 12? I got 10. As soon as I get done with this, I'm going to get me some deep slate. If there happen to be some diamonds in there, I might get some of those too. There's 11. Oh, by the way, I got a new personal best today on the Rubik's Cube. Just bought a one of the smart cubes from Gagging, so it can time me as I do it and stuff. But it was a really lucky scramble, so my new personal best was 45 seconds. So it's not. Uh-oh. Trying to get my average of 5 down below a minute. That'd be cool. Andesite. Let's see. Gravel, tough. No. Just gonna get a little extra for good measure. I'm out of here. I love the elevator. It's great. You can just sit here and don't know why it makes that sound. Okay, what am I doing? Oh yeah. The cats. Okay, that guy, that one. Efficiency 5. That anvil. You don't. Okay, here we go. Hey, I wonder if the nether is... It's probably not a good idea to go in the nether, huh? No, it is not developed. I'm going back to the world. Do I have to step out of it to get... I better get out of here. This is not developed at all. It's dangerous. Total of 4. I don't even know how to say that. Andesite? I should get into potatoes more than bread, because potatoes seem to look a little better. Okay. Let's go get some deep slate. Oh, I should have emptied my... Oh, I've got some... Just empty all this out. Take all my wonderful deep slate that I've gathered. Okay, I don't need the prices. Don't need the diamonds. What else do I need? Probably don't need that axe. Okay, let's go do it. What did I just grab? She's up there mining it, and I just accidentally grabbed one as I went through. Oh, I've got another one. Did she leave? Did I pick it back up? Okay, whatever. Wonder if she's decorating with that or something. Anyway, let's get into the mining here. I think I was in this one last time. That looks pretty far. I'm going to go this way now. See how much faster this goes. Oh, that's much better. That makes me happy. I'm going to dig this gravel with my bed. Oh. Ow. I jacked up my knee today a little bit. It's going to hurt in the morning. In real life, of course. Yes, this is much better. I'm going to get a lot more deep slate this way. I don't want to waste my tools on gravel. I don't even want to waste a shovel on gravel. Really? I finally get a fast pickaxe and I'm hitting gravel all over the place. Nice. Okay, we're done with it, I think. Okay, we'll just get as much deep slate as we can find. Hope I don't find any diamonds, because that would be really annoying. Not sure what to talk about. This is pretty boring. Should probably talk about something that's interesting, huh? I should put the torches closer. What am I doing? There we go. Ooh. What did I learn today? I learned that I learned that to be perfect. Which is difficult for me. I think I've got some perfectionism and stuff. I don't have to be perfect. But, you know, that's not very helpful. Because that's something you have to kind of accept and embrace, and it's hard to do that if you feel like everything has to be perfect. So, what is that? I think that's something cool, but I can't remember. What is that? Oh, it's a block of raw iron. I'm gonna have to think about digging around a little bit here, because I think... Is this dangerous? Here's some iron. I think that's my next one over. I remember hitting some of this iron and it like goes all over the place. You have to kind of dig around to see if you can find more, and it's just tons of it all over. But I think that's too deep here for that. See, I'm just sitting here and there's that sound. Did it match noon on my clock? See, there's some iron pieces here and there. See, and it's just like you just have to dig around. See, there's more. Yeah, this is the iron thing. Looks like I'm going to get a lot of iron. Yep, there it is. Yeah, I was going to say it's like a gold mine, but it's like an iron mine. They're just kind of spread around here. These iron veins, I thought they weren't this deep, but not complaining. I don't know, is iron is iron a waste of time at this point, because now I can get diamond stuff and I can't upgrade iron to netherite or whatever. I don't know. Like, I don't think it'll be super horrible if I get a bunch of iron, right? It's just all over. And do those blocks end up being like... Just so much. Are the blocks like a whole block of iron? When you melt them or whatever? I don't know. All I know is there's a whole bunch of iron all over the place, so I'm gonna get it. Sometimes I don't remember where I am, and so I end up like walking around and then I can't find my way out. Is that bad? Looks like I was over there. Is there still iron, or am I running out? Doesn't seem like a lot through here. Might have hit the edge of it or something. I don't know. There's some more. Maybe I should put a torch up here. It's probably better to see. All the better to see you with. Okay. Oh, redstone. Okay, well I'm getting a whole lot of the stuff I wasn't coming down here for. I secretly am looking for diamonds, but I'm not gonna let the game know that I want diamonds. I just want lots of deep slate, nothing else. Okay. Looks like it's kind of down on this level. I don't know. Wonder if anyone has a better technique for finding the veins of iron and stuff than I'm doing right here, because it seems like this could be a little more efficient. Uh-oh. Seems like I'm wasting my time now. I don't know. Seems like there was more stuff over here, but what do I know? Oh, wait, is this a cave? Where am I? Mommy. This looks like where I was coming from. So is this gonna go to a... Looks like there's a cave above me. Hold on. Or something. What was it? Or maybe that was just what I had dug out before. Hey, there's more iron, and I just left it sitting there. Oh, maybe it's just what I dug out already. Okay. Don't worry about it, it's just me. So this is the other... I don't even know where I am. Okay, I'm going this way. Okay, so anyway, I have this friend who deals with this thing called scrupulosity. It's like having a strong desire to confess all your faults and do everything right and everything like that. Which, you know, it's good to do things right, but to have that be an addiction, basically, where you can't function, is not good. And I think I deal with some of that too. I think for the longest time I couldn't admit to myself that I wanted to not do all the right things. Because I felt like, oh, well, that's wrong, so I can't do that. And I think it was kind of keeping me, it was holding me back, because I needed to be, what is that sound? Why is there a sound? So, there was a quote somewhere that said, you can't work, if you have a mask on, like you're not the real you, you're not being authentic to who you really are. And you try to improve that fake person, it won't actually do anything. You have to take the mask off, embrace the real person underneath, and then improve that person. Then you'll actually make progress. And it's kind of difficult to figure that out because who we really are is a pretty complex set of things. Like, part of me, I think the other thing I heard today was that the line between good and evil doesn't go between countries, doesn't go between people, it goes down the center of each one of our hearts. And so we have to admit that we have evil in us and the capacity to be evil, and then we can actually make progress. So anyway, I think not everyone has that kind of a problem, but we all probably do a little bit to different degrees. For some people, it's paralyzing. Seems like love has something to do with it, and judgment and stuff. So like the environment that you grow up in, if it's depending on how the people are around me while I grow up, that might, that affects a lot of the issues that I have. So the cool thing is that even if the issues that I have are from the people that I grew up around, getting through that stuff makes me stronger. So it's like a win-win situation, even though it sucks sometimes. Well, I got 2 stacks of iron. I do have fortune on this pick, so maybe that helped. Anyway, yeah, that was some good stuff I went through today. To just really embrace that, and for those who believe in God, He's definitely for us. He's there for us and wants to make up for all of our failings. Like, help us with them, help us to progress. That's what I believe anyway. Speaking of God, the more they dive into the cells of people and find out what's in there, the more astounded they're becoming. They're actually abandoning some of the Darwinian theories, because the things they're finding are pretty crazy. Little nano machines that have little legs and crawl around, dragging waste products from the one part of the cell out to the edge and stuff. Little scissor type devices that will find loops or tangled parts. And as it copies the DNA, it's unspiraling it and copying it, transcribing it. Well, sometimes it's being copied, sometimes it's being transcribed and stuff, but at any rate, I think it's copying it. It gets twisted up because it's untwisting on one end, so it kind of twists up the backside of it. And there's a device that has 3 gates on it, and it lets a loop of DNA fall through the top, and then it attaches to the DNA, cuts it, pulls that apart, and lets the other part of the loop fall through, and then it reattaches it and lets that fall through, and by doing that, it untangles the loop, untangles the DNA. So that little device is a protein machine that is encoded on the DNA itself, which means that it would have had to have been existed in the DNA and printed out, transcribed, before the first loop happened. And the, is it DNA synthase? It's the transcribing piece that kind of unzips it. It's like the zipper. Unzips it and spits out the RNA, translates it into proteins and all that. That is encoded on the DNA, and you need that before you can print one of those. You have to have one. So it's like a bootstrapping issue, like a chicken and egg problem. And those are just a couple of tiny examples. There are thousands of examples of chicken and egg problems, bootstrapping problems, the types of problems that you would solve through design rather than random mutation. Because you can't really mutate anything until you can divide or copy and change. And all this had to be there before the first cell split once. So it's pretty interesting stuff. I think that in 2016, I believe it was, some of the top biologists at Cambridge University got together and started talking about, well, I'm sure they had already talked about it, how the stuff they're finding is like beyond the capacity of random mutation to create. And so I think this tunnel's long enough. I'm sure there are some diamonds right behind that part. And so like if you want to make just a medium-sized protein, for it to be able to be organized in such a way that it can fold at those three levels that it folds at to make a rigid, biologically useful machine, it's like 1 in 10 to the 77th probability of finding one randomly. And that's just to find one random machine part. And the machine parts that we have are working together in complex machines. Like they have turbines, like little engines, little motors, have rotors and all kinds of things on them, and they all fit together. And it's not a God of the gaps argument like, oh, we can't figure out how that could have happened, so therefore God did it. It's not that. It's just math. Like, we have enough information to know what it would take to make that happen, and how long it would take to come up with that kind of information. And it would take, just to get a couple of proteins that were functional, it would take beyond the life of the universe to generate them. So it's not looking like the random mutation molecules to man evolution is an actual theory that's supported by data anymore. So that's, I think, a good thing, because it gets us one step closer to the truth, whatever that truth is. And what's interesting is that at this point, the best explanation is that this stuff was designed because that's what it looks like. There's nothing, there are no laws of physics that create artifacts that look like they're designed. Just minds do that. People with brains do that kind of stuff. Look, I'm just full of deep slate now, so I don't have anything else to... I'd like to get some diamonds, though, maybe. Nah, I don't want diamonds. I just want deep slate. Anyway, at this point, they're basically coming up with better predictive power by going with a design hypothesis. We know what designed things look like. We know what they're made of. We know what their characteristics are. And other sciences are okay with looking for intelligence by looking for the fingerprints of design in them, looking for information, looking for the characteristics that indicate design and indicate intelligence. And like archaeology, you know, you dig up a house with different rooms in it, pottery, books, whatever. You don't just immediately say, well, we're going to have to start doing some experiments to find out how the sand blew to make all these artifacts and, you know, bowls and arrows and stuff. We just say, oh, people made that because it has the earmarks of design. I know I didn't fill it all the way in, but I filled it in a little way. Anyway, same with the SETI program, the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. That's looking for information in signals because we know what information looks like and we know what noise looks like. Noise is what evolution through random mutation would give us. And for the longest time, they thought, oh, must be junk DNA. You know, it's like 3% coding for proteins, and the rest is just junk DNA. It's all that noise that randomness causes. And they've been finding not only that there's so much more in the DNA, like it's mostly been found to be useful and not noise and not junk. And not only that, but there are potentially 12 different data streams stored within the same DNA backbone because they found out that if you shift, like you have all the triplets of bases, and if you shift them down by one, you can find proteins encoded at that level too, which is absolutely insane. When I was first looking at it, I thought, okay, there's 20 or 21 amino acids, somewhere around there, but there are 64 potential ways to encode those 3 base pairs of 4 possibilities, 4 to the 3rd power. Right, so 4 times 4 is 16 times 4 is 64, right? So there's 64. There's enough room for an alphabet of 64, but there's only 20 amino acids, roughly. So we're only using a third of the alphabet space. I'm a software engineer, so this is how I think. Because we use 8 bits, so we use binary and use 8 ones and zeros to encode our stuff. DNA uses their bytes are 3 bases long. I'm gonna have to dump some of this deep slate, darn it. This valuable deep slate. So they use triplets, basically, of 4 different letters. So they're base 4 instead of base 2, like we are in computing. So anyway, if you take a message that I send to you and you shift it all over by 1 bit, it just turns to absolute garbage. There's nothing in it. But since the alphabet in DNA is only using a third of the space, you can shift it by 1 or by 2. So you can have 3 different data streams encoded there, and they've actually found proteins encoded on other parts, like shifted by 1 or 2. And then you have the stream on the other side of the DNA that you split apart from. So that's 3 more data streams over there. And then I just barely heard that they're starting to see that some of the DNA can be read in 2 directions. I'd heard before that it could only be read in 1 direction, so I thought, okay, there's 6 data streams. But if they do find out that it can be read in both directions, that would be 12 data streams, all in 1 place. And that's like astounding. That's like godlike at that point. To be able to encode overlapping data like that is just incredible. And so anyway, the more they're finding, the more their minds are getting blown. And that's cool. I actually wrote a self-modifying Python program. And I did it. I did several tests and several interesting experiments with it. I still have to work on getting actual organisms that can compete for food and reproduce and all that. I've mostly got it done, but it ends up kind of taking the computer to the ground because it uses so much processing power and stuff. So I've got to fix that, make it more efficient. But anyway, what I found is when you randomly mutate the sequences of data, it turns to garbage because there are many, many orders of magnitude more garbage sequences than there are useful sequences. So that's similar to DNA and the proteins that it encodes. It's similar to computer code. You don't read, Harry Potter and say, maybe we could come up with a better storyline or a better character arc for these characters if we just start randomly changing letters in it. That's stupid. And that's what molecules to man evolution is. Now, obviously, adaptation, random variation, that's obviously a real thing. Those are real things. Those are things we can see. And there's the diamonds. And that's what science is. Reproducibility. No, I can't pick up the diamonds, darn. I'm going to have to leave them here. Or toss some of that stuff. But there are some interesting findings that are being found by people who use the design hypothesis to predict things. And what they're finding is, you remember the fish that live in caves and they don't have eyes? And the idea was that was driven by their environment. That, hey, if you don't develop eyes, then you can use that extra space and extra DNA and whatever else for other things that'll be more useful in a cave where you don't need eyes. But it turns out if you raise those fish in a different environment, they'll grow eyes. So the environment affected a pre-designed switch that could work with eyes or without eyes that would adapt. And they're finding these all over the place where it's like, okay, this wasn't like the bacteria that they're like, oh, this bacteria evolved in 45 years to digest nylon or whatever it was. But it turns out it was just a switch that was already there and it got turned on. They even went back and corrected that paper, but nobody talks about that. So this is the kind of stuff that you would find if you were looking for a design hypothesis of, hey, there's someone that designed this. If they were to design it, what would they do? How would it look? How would it function? What would we expect? And they're finding things now that that they wouldn't have found otherwise, like the junk DNA thing. maybe we'd never really dig into the junk DNA parts because there's nothing in there because our theory says that there should be nothing in there. But you start using other theories to guide your assumptions and guide your hypotheses, and you can start finding better results, better predictability of better prediction, more predictive power. Okay, I'm just going to throw these out there. And then I threw I've done that before. I remember that doesn't work. Because you end up throwing the thing you pick up. Anyway, yeah, so there's a lot of really cool stuff that they're finding. And of course, everyone's biased. Everyone's can succumb to bad science, bad practices. But I think it's cool that there are people that are actually working on this stuff and finding some new and different things, and it's actually getting people who were previously on the bandwagon of Darwinian evolution, and I'll say molecules to man evolution because that's kind of the ultimate implication there. They're changing their minds, and they're saying, yeah, this is not working out. Darwin was overreaching on his ideas. He did a lot of great stuff. A lot of that stuff has been extremely useful, and we should keep those parts of it. And the parts that are not useful, we should throw away because they're false. There, I filled it all in for you, for those of you who really, really are bothered by that not being filled in. So anyway, I actually have a YouTube playlist. I think I can edit the description of this video to put some of the links in here that I think might be useful or interesting to people. It has, I like the nano machines because it's like, holy crap, he's a programmer. Like the mind that set all this up is a programmer. He made kind of blended hardware software systems that learn and adapt and adjust. And it's, oh wow, I'm right underneath lava. That's something I learned, because if there's lava or water dripping from above, you don't want to touch that because it will drip lava all over you. Not drip it, but like soak you in lava. So I think I'm going to go back and I'll fill this in for you guys who care about that. Someone cares, right? Anyway, I don't know. It's fascinating. I'll put a link in the description for. I've got a list of like 50 something videos that are actual 3D computer generated graphics that show some of these cool machines that are in every one of our cells. And it's funny, we're walking around with the evidence that something's going on that is not just random. And I've actually I've studied this a lot because it's very interesting to me, and I've actually asked biology professors at universities and microbiology people that specialize in these areas and stuff. I just asked them about these things, and if they don't have the vast majority of them just threw personal attacks at me and walked away. And I gave them a lot of chances to, and you could say, oh, well, then your theory must be garbage then. But, if my theory is garbage, someone should be able to just take it down, right? Easily. So take it down. Show me where I'm wrong, because I don't like being wrong. So if I'm wrong, I'd like to know it, and that would be great. So I guess this is kind of a waste of time doing this. Don't know why I'm doing it. I think I needed to, this is where I was digging down too deep, so I was hitting bedrock and having to jump over it and stuff, so I'm just kind of fixing this tunnel. There we go. Then we got back to normal there, so I'll fill this in. I'm gonna have to get rid of some of my beautiful deep slate. Maybe I should pave it with diamonds. Anyway, I'll put that link to that playlist in the description. Because I mean, that's just straight non-controversial scientific data. These protein machines that they're finding inside of people, and I think it's cool. I think it's amazing, and they're actually like learning from the engineering that they're finding. I mean, that's where a lot of the AI machine learning stuff came from, is how our neurons and brains are connected, and it's not exactly the same, but it's close enough to where it's we're using that information to improve our own software engineering and everything. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to go this way now. Oh, just hitting the wrong mouse button, like I haven't been mining for years. That's really funny. Sometimes I'm scared that my brain is not functioning. That's cool. All this stuff is cool. I've talked to people about it, and it's interesting to see people's reaction to it, because it makes me think it's more of a religious thing for people. Because some people are like, oh my gosh, that's cool. And other people are like, not thinking that it's cool. And who knows? I think the best explanation of all the things that I've dug into on that front is an intelligent designer, and we don't know anything about him. The interesting thing is that it does seem like he'd have to be outside of the universe, because you can't say it would be aliens like Richard Dawkins suggested it might be, who, left some life here on Earth and seeded it or whatever, because they'd have to go through the same evolution that we would if that was the case. And so there's not enough time for them to develop and then come put the seeds here on Earth. So it's got to be someone that's older than the universe. So that's kind of interesting. I've also noticed that in the scriptures it says God is light. And when we've studied light, it's got a lot of interesting properties. Like, if you're traveling at the speed of light, there is no time. Time stands still. Which means you could ultimately be anywhere. You could go anywhere you wanted in the universe with 0 time. I don't know. It's kind of baffling, and I probably have that stuff wrong because I'm not a biologist and I'm not a physicist. I am a software engineer though, so I can at least apply logic, and I am a math nerd, so I apply math and logic and engineering to these problems and get pretty far with them. But anyway, I think that the Christopher Hitchens and some of the new atheist types admitted that the fine-tuning of the universe, like the gravitational constant, the strong and weak forces, and all those different things, speed of light, all that kind of stuff, is the best argument that intelligent design has, because it's okay. What is this? Seems like it's lit. So this is what it's. I think she sped up the time in this game so that days go by quicker, crops grow faster, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, really, I'm just gonna dig a tiny bit more, because I know there's got to be more diamonds. Even though I'm not looking for diamonds, I'm looking for deep slate. I can't find any. Can't find any deep slate around here. This must either be a cave, or maybe this is that thing I dug out before the iron vein or something. I have no concept for where I am, so anyway, so I think the design within each of us, the incredibly lucky fine-tuning of the universe, and the incredibly lucky fine-tuning of Earth and everything, all kind of, it's like finding a house on Mars with a refrigerator stocked with food that is good for you, and the temperature is just perfect, and the air that is perfect for you to breathe, and you think that that's just chance. That's how ridiculous it is if you really do the math of how rare it is. And that's, I think, really why they came up with the whole multiverse idea, is because if you just make an infinite number of everything, then everything's possible, including crazy stuff. But it turns out that that just pushes the whole problem back to another level of a multiverse generator that would have to be finely tuned as well. Anyway, a good book on this is The Return of the God Hypothesis. Sorry, I can't speak late at night, apparently. The Return of the God Hypothesis by Stephen C. Meyer. And I know it's kind of funny. I bought that book, read the book. I was familiar with a lot of the arguments and information in it before, but I wrote a review on there, and a bunch of people were bashing it. And it was obvious that they hadn't read the book, because I went through all of the comments that were there, and every single one of them was refuted in the book. So they didn't read it. And refuted, like, just simply logic, math, very, very straightforward. And so, I don't know, I think it's better to have more voices, more theories, more ideas. We'll be able to advance a lot faster that way and find truth a lot faster than if we cut off certain areas of thought. Anyway, I guess I'll go look at the bridge. I'm not seeing any diamonds. Not that I'm looking for diamonds. I'm just going to say, I'm going to do one more thing, and there's going to be a diamond right here. Nope. Okay, I'm out of here. I put the torches on the right side, so when I'm running back, if I accidentally go past the midpoint, you can see the torches start going on the, so they're on the left as I run back, and see there's torches on the right, so I know where I stop. I learned that from my daughter, who I'm playing with in Minecraft right now, because she is very smart, very good at Minecraft. It's late. I think we'll wrap it up. It's been like an hour. So anyway, I'll throw those links in the description if I can go back and edit that, because we'll find out. And I've yet to find any really good arguments against any of this stuff. And I want to hear good arguments against it, because everyone's wrong. I guess that's one of the things that I've learned as I've gotten older, is that everyone is wrong. You're wrong. I'm wrong. You're wrong. Everybody's wrong. It's true. It's actually a quote from a movie. But anyway, we're all wrong, and we need each other to check each other so we can be more right. So it's only arrogance that wants to shut up an opposing viewpoint. Only the stupid shut people up, because everyone has something to learn. Hey, it's a bridge. These are trapdoors. Cool. It comes over this way into my little beautiful garden of wheat that's wasting its time. Nice bridge over here to the store. Peaches and cream store. Nice. I'm not going to steal anything. Mending. Got a couple mending. Looks like it's 2 of each. Oh yeah, you know where we're getting all these? Because we're in creative mode and everything. Check it out. I guess I'll go across the bridge. It's good to have a bridge. Anyway, we get these books. Whoa. What are those? Jungle logs. Don't put that in the middle of the path. Oh, she's just taking wood from it. Okay. Let me go to show you where we get the books from. It's really pretty funny. Huh. Why are we growing mushrooms? You hear that? What's going on over here? What the heck is going on? What's going on here? So we trade stuff for books, and we trade things like sticks and whatever for emeralds. Oh yeah, books for emeralds or whatever. You guys probably already know all this. Anyway, all these villagers came from, they're not our slaves, okay, because they're just ones and zeros in a computer, so it's okay. We built a minecart rail system from a nearby village into this room, and so we'd put a minecart next to them, haul them over here, put them in here, put the things next to them that make them be the thing that they are. So if we get a bunch of potatoes, we can get emeralds, blah, blah, blah. So that's where all this cool stuff's coming from. I don't know if everyone just does that or what, but anyway. That's where the books come from. Look, her stairs have stairs on them. Cats. Anyway, I think that's enough for now. What is she doing? She's flipping out. Look at me. I have a Santa Claus outfit on. Oh, it's nighttime. Oh, whoops, I think I wrecked the path. Ooh, I don't like sleeping next to the... I wrecked the path a little bit. Shh. Don't tell anyone. She'll probably watch this video though and she'll know that I wrecked the path. How would putting a bed... Everyone probably already knows that except me. Put a bed on a path and it'll wreck it. Okay. Do you see all that stuff she has? This is me. I am so low budget. Look at that. What is it? See to zoom in. Look, she got a nice little place and a nice house over here. Got a portal, bunch of circular gardens and such. Cows that you can't see that are invisible. A store. Bridge. I do have a... Is she looking at me? That's really funny. She's probably zooming in at me. Sometimes if she's so nice. I only have one of those. I need to make another one. I need another furnace. Because I'm about to get crazy with the... In fact, I think I'll get 3 furnaces. Yeah. Oh, I hate that. I hate when I place something and it goes in the wrong place and then I have to break it. And you can't place a furnace unless you're crouching on top of another furnace. You can't place one. Oh, guess what? I don't have any coal. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. I've got a ton of gold and I can't put it anywhere. Guess I'll go like that. And then I'm going to take that. And I don't have enough coal. This is really sad. Do I have coal? I have no coal. How do I have no coal? Didn't I get a bunch of coal? Okay, guess I've got... Guess I'll put one in there and one in here. What is she doing? Guess I need to take this out and split it into thirds. It's about 10 each. Oh, there's not going to be enough. She doesn't care if she breaks her ankles when she jumps because she'll just eat more stuff because she's got plenty of food. I was going to go to bed in real life, but I didn't. How many diamonds? How many do I need? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't have enough for a full thing of armor, right? But I don't need boots because I'll have gold boots in the nether or whatever. Or a gold hat. I mean, helmet, I mean. It's not a hat, is it? It's a helmet. I'm hitting the wall. Okay. Okay, so I don't have... Oh, I've got a leather cap. Okay, so I can put gold boots on, and then I'm gonna make diamond helmet, leggings. I guess I should do a helmet. Right? I'll just go get more diamonds, you know. chest plate's probably too much, huh? I only have 4 left. Crap. Yeah, chest plate takes 8. Should I throw an egg at her? Probably not. That would be rude. Okay. Okay. I don't know what to do with my iron now. I got a bunch of gold though. Okay. Oh. The block of iron. Guess that should go in there. She took my diamonds. She gets mad that I turn around all the way to close doors. I should just slightly turn to the side and hit them on my way through, she says. I know this is true. But wonder how much I need. Okay, that's what happens when you take your hand off the keyboard. Oh, she's got lily pads. She's better than me at parkour. Oh, crap, she's got like potatoes and... Where are we going? Why am I... That was annoying. How much do I need to put it on? Let's see. Does it take more to put it on a... Hey, I've got enough for that. Why? Why? Four more. Cats and a dog? Was that a dog? Oh, wolf. Am I gonna die? Okay. Oh. I should really go to bed. Is this what everyone else does? I should go to bed and then don't. I gotta go to bed. So I think the drop is a little bit far, so they get damaged by dropping, which I think is hilarious. He got gold boots. What's on him? Fire protection. I need bending on those. Did she fix that yet? flow through. Oh, she didn't. I'll keep the potato, thank you. What was the other thing? He dropped a golden helmet. Yeah, we can put those in there. Yeah, there's an iron ingot there. Murder you all, I will. The other thing I wanted to do is put should put mending on the shield. Gonna heal mend my pickaxe. Come on, idiots. Come on down. Wait for a bunch of zombies to drop down. I'll scramble a cube while I wait. Excellent. Well, that's gonna take a while. Alright. Okay. Solving the cube while I wait. She's so generous. She's always ahead of me in the game and everything. So I did get a 45-second solve today. I've been trying to get under a minute. I got a really lucky one. Had a couple of sub 1 minute solves, but gotta get my average down below there. Someday. Sounds like a lot of... Okay. Wow, that's a lot. I hate when it gets stuck in there like that. So it's dangerous. Alright, I'm on the last pair. For F2L. And then I do 2 look. Oh no, I don't know this one. I don't know all the algorithms. So I can either fall back or work on learning them. Okay, you guys shut up. What was that? Did that guy have special armor? Knockback stuff or something? What was that? Anyway. Oh, I got lucky. I had a PLL skip. Okay. Does it take longer to mend a diamond pickaxe because it has more? Sorry, this is pretty boring probably to everyone. But that's Minecraft sometimes, isn't it? I'm real. I'll show you the horrifically boring parts. Other people just show you the amazing, exciting parts, but of course, people watch their stuff, so it's probably why you want to sit and watch someone do what everyone else does all the time. Okay. I'm hitting them with bread. Hold on. Jeez, it's not mended yet, huh? Okay. Just one F2L pair. Two. Three. Four. I don't know this one either. See that? Still learning that one. So that's F prime, white R, U, R prime, U prime, white R prime, F R. Got it. I do know this one though. That one. And then this one I know. Good. Not under a minute. Good grief. It was a horror show. I think I've got everything I need now. Whoa. Oh, can't leave these guys here. Gotta put them out of their misery. Why does it keep sticking in there? I'm out of here. Bye-bye. Okay. Oh, it's raining. Isn't this a thunderstorm? It's just a rainstorm. Cats. Okay, what am I doing? Protection 4 on my pants. Put on my pants. Didn't I have 2 of them? Oh, that already has it on it. Wait. That's right. I did one already. See, when you get old, sometimes your brain doesn't work very good. But this is actually something I've had for a long time. I think I might have some autism. Just a little bit, to where I remember certain things and don't remember other things, and I have some problems with getting overwhelmed and shutting down and stuff. But I don't know. Some of that's changed over time too, so maybe it's just not that. Haven't been diagnosed or anything, but reading about it and learning about it has been helpful to me to kind of help me understand some of the things that I experience, and helps me to give myself a little bit of a break. Though I have seen a lot of the symptoms change over the years, though, as I have improved and progressed in unlearning some of the stuff I had learned in my life. Let's see. I think I'm done. I'm gonna put this here. I need mending for my shield. I'm gonna need mending for all my armor. So I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I have no more diamonds. So I think at this point I'm going to go. Oh, it's nighttime too. I think I'm gonna sleep. And then I'm gonna sleep. And I'm gonna go up to my house. I'll put a period on the end of the sentence. Who does that anymore? Should I disconnect in here so I'll come back? I've got to go up to the mine anyway when I get going. So I guess, why is there a zombie right there? Hello? Come here, zombie. You moron. There you are. And a spider. Yeah, come get me. Oh no. Give me a gross little thing. Listen to the gross sounds. You can't just jump at me sideways like you didn't even see me. What a jerk. Didn't I put some carrots or potatoes or something in here? Oh yeah, it's over there. I guess I should harvest some of this. Do I even have enough room? Dang it, it did it. Good thing I have a hoe here. Switching over to farming without, and I've got too much stuff. Does that make anybody dizzy? Sorry. Look away. Oh, dang. Bye-bye, deep slate. Okay. Really? Oh yeah, that crap. Okay. Oh yeah, I did see the new Top Gun movie, Maverick. Oh jeez. Last night, and it was really good. I liked it. We watched the original Top Gun before to get ready to watch Maverick, and I'm not gonna lie, it was a little cheesy. It was cool when it first came out, but I think everything from far enough back's kind of cheesy. Don't know what that's about. If people just have become more real with stuff, I don't know what it is. Definitely seems like Looks like things are more realistic now. I should probably go plant the potatoes and carrots first, because I'm going to have plenty of... Alright, so I've got 10 carrots now, so that's nice. Get out of here, deep slate. And potatoes. Spider eye, is that going to come in handy? I don't think so. 5, 6. That was all potatoes? It came out perfect. Are you kidding me? Okay, that's bread, not a potato. Okay. I'm just gonna pick them all up again anyway. Or maybe not. Alright, so I don't know. Was I gonna say something about Maverick? I don't know. The thing I liked most about Maverick, I mean, I liked the story. I liked seeing all the nods to the original show and everything. It had a good plot, good action, everything else. I did wonder why they didn't just hit the target from, like, the bomber way up high or something. Certainly they could have just sent the Tomahawk missiles into the target instead of into the airport. I don't know. That was the only flaw I could find in it that I cared about. But the thing I liked about it was that it was just entertainment and didn't have a bunch of virtue signaling or like politics or anything in it. It was just like, here's entertainment, enjoy, forget all of everything and take a break from all the other stuff. We need breaks from the politics and everything else so that we can, as Americans, or all people in general, so that we can unite on something and just say, hey, I really like that movie. And everyone can just like be, yeah, I like that. And we can just relax and be united in something instead of having to virtue signal every time we turn around. I get it. People think that they need to use their microphone for as much as they can. Like if you have a mic in front of you, you should use it to spread good stuff and things. I get it, but we also need a break. I think it's more important that we're united and that we can be united in things and not have politics encroach upon every possible aspect of our lives. It's like everywhere now. have to wait. Like, yeah, let me put stuff there even if it's not meltable. What I think is going to happen though is it's going to need to be put like this. Cool. So I can just put that in there. Looks like it's bedtime again. Anyway, I like the movie. I hope that other movies and actors and production companies can start just getting back to some entertainment where we could, because it's important to unite as a team, as a people on something rather than just being at each other's throats all the time. Okay. Do I dare just stand up here, or will I fall off when I come in? I'll just be down here. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, thanks everyone. I don't know if you watched this or not, but I guess you did if you're listening to me. So thanks for watching.